Hello class, in this video tutorial I will show you a demo how to set up our own intrusion detection system using a tool called Snort, right? So here I have a Ubuntu, okay? I will put the information how to install the Ubuntu in Blackboard, okay? I just finished successfully install the Ubuntu. Okay, I believe this is version 22 LSB release. This is version 22.0. Okay, there is a new one now called 23, but I just stay in the 22 since I only use this for testing purpose. Okay, all right. So once you have once you have the once you set up the Ubuntu operating system, the next thing that I'm gonna do is to install the snort, right? This is the command sudo apt get install snort, like that. Okay. Okay. Now let's wait. Here I'm using 56 network. So here I need to fix it. I'm using 56 network, right? So depending on what is your network, you need to adjust accordingly. Okay, so I'm using class C 24 here, right? By the way, I have the documentation here, right? I also gonna post this on the Blackboard, right? I have a typo too here, so here, right? Sudo apt get install snort, right? uh, at the beginning, you may not be able to use apt-get, so you need to install this one first. Sudo apt install net dash tools. Okay, so you need to run this. Once you finish installing the Ubuntu, you need to run this command. Okay, then you can run the sudo apt-get install. All right. So as I mentioned to you earlier, I will post this in the Blackboard. Okay, so here and then we're gonna click OK, right? After we finish this, we're gonna click OK. So leave it run. Hopefully, it's not gonna be that long. Maybe I should post it, right? So let me pause this. I just finished installing the snort, right? So let me clear this up so I can see better. I'm gonna clear this. Let's check the config file. Sudo nano /etc /snort dot config file. Okay, so here we can see that, right? There are so many rules, right? This file contains a sample of snort configuration. You should take the following step to create your own custom configuration. Well, we're gonna use the one that rules and the configuration on the system already. So here it show you the information, but let me find the rules. Okay, so how we find the rule? We press Control W, and then I'm gonna search for rule rule underscore path, right? Rule underscore path, enter. Here we go. We have all the rules here, right? Include rule, path log, all the rule here, right? These all the rules, right? So at this moment, we are not gonna modify anything. We just leave them as alone, right? There are some commented and uncommented, right? Commented means have been disabled, right? So if you want to use that rule, you need to uncomment that, right? So here, right? The white color is uncommented. Okay? The blue color is commented. Okay, so here is some of the rule. Okay, so let's stop right here because I just want to see it. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna close this. Control X. Okay, if you never used Nano before, it's not that difficult. Make sure you have my note right. So review the video and review the note. Here we go. This is my note. I help you as well, right? So let's check the local rule, right? We're gonna create a rule here, right? So we're gonna create a rule. Let me show you how to do that. Let me see if I can drag and drop. I'm gonna click this sudo. I'm gonna do sudo nano slash etc slash snort slash rules. They are in this rule folder, rule directory slash local dot rules. Okay, boom, there we go. Now we're gonna add a local rule here, right? Let me see if I can copy and paste here. If not, then I just need to type it. Copy, and then see if I can paste it here. Oh no, it doesn't work. So I need to type it, okay? So let me type it. Alert ICMP any, okay, dash hyphen, and then I'm gonna put $home underscore net like this, right? Alert ICMP any from home to home, right? And then I'm gonna type any, okay, and then I'm gonna type message, right? What the message? MSG colon double quotation ICMP ping test. ICMP ping test. I'm gonna make a comment there, and then semicolon space SID. No, SID is a lowercase SID. I'm gonna put colon 1, 0 is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna put 1, and then I'm gonna put semicolon hyphen, right? And then I'm gonna type revision. I'm gonna use 001, right? Semicolon, and then close it like that. Okay. All right. So that's the first rule, right? So any ICMP package is gonna give me an alert here, right? ICMP ping test. Okay. So let's do the next one.
Repeater system. Good evening. The time is 7:14 p.m.
So the next one, I'm gonna do the TCP, right? TCP. So I'm gonna do. So if I do an nmap, if it's gonna create me an alert here, right? So let me change this. Instead of ICMP, I'm gonna change this to TCP, right? This is gonna be a TCP any homenet any message. I'm gonna change this Merry Christmas, right? Because if I run an nmap, then the intrusion detection system will flag me out, right? Will flag me. So I'm gonna see the message called Merry Christmas. Okay, Merry Christmas, and then flag. The flag I'm gonna put flag. I'm gonna put fin, right? Fin, push, and urgent there. Space. I'm gonna close this one first. Semicolon, SID. Instead of 1, now I'm gonna change this to 2, okay? To 2 like this, right? Remember, they are 60. Alright, so the next one, I'm gonna do alert, UDP, any, right? Hyphen, dollar, this is home, net, this is 1900, okay? Alright, so these are some of the rules, okay? Let me see, I just doesn't want to have any typo. Okay, now I'm gonna Control O to write out. Control O, and then after Control O is Control Save, right? Exit, right? Control O, enter first, save the name as local rule, say yes. Now you go Control Exit. Okay. All right. So now run the. Now let's run the sudo. Let me see. Okay. Sudo. Let me see. ifconfig. Okay, I'm gonna clear this. The next thing I'm gonna do, what you call this? Sudo snort minus hyphen a console, right? A console, and then interface. We are using the Ubuntu, they use a different one here. So I'm gonna put, see if this one works. En, this is enp 0 S8, right? That's my internal IP address. Okay, so you need to remember that. Okay. From here, we gotta see the interface, and then the config file is located in where is that? -c hyphen c slash etc /snort dot config file, right? Okay, see if this gonna work. Okay, enter. All right. Okay, we have a typo here. Illegal direction specifier, fatal error. Let me see. Here I need to fix the issue. Illegal direction specifier, home net, right? So I need to check the config because it's giving me fatal error. All right. So let me go to sudo. Let me go to the rule again. Local rules. Okay. Here was the issue. Illegal rule. Okay. Home net any, right? Any. Okay, I think I forget this double. No. That's correct. Okay, I need to pause this video first then, right? I don't know what this, my alert, right? Let me do some research. This is when we use open source, so the documentation, we rely on the internet. So you need to be patient with this, okay? Okay, so let me pause this one first, all right? Okay, I already troubleshoot that. Apparently on my local rule here, I have some typo, syntax error. So here, I don't have a space like this, right? So I'm supposed to have a space. So make sure you do that. That is the error messages, right? They don't recognize this redirection, right? Alert TCP any, right? So now after I run this one, right? After I run this Snort IDS system that we just created, let's go to Kali, right? And try to run a ping, right? So the IDS, when I ping the victim IP, then it will trigger the IDS, right? I place the screen side by side, right? I place the screen side by side, right? So you can see that the snort is working, right? Okay, so here, let me show it to you how we do that, right? My IP address here is 117, right? So I'm gonna ping here, right? Let me see. Ubuntu is 117, okay? So, and mine is 116. So I'm gonna ping here. Look at carefully here, right? If I ping this, ping 192.168.56.117, boom, like let's see there. As you can see that the ping test is working, right? The ICMP, it show you the IDS is triggered, right? This is from this is my attacker machine, which is the Kali, right? 117 is the victim machine, right? Okay, so that's the first node rule. So now I'm gonna control C, right? Let's do a Christmas scan here, right? Let me see if I can an nmap victim, right? So I'm gonna run this one, nmap, okay? Nmap minus hyphen s, right? Small, this one s, and then I'm gonna deduce the stale and then the victim IP address. 192.168.56.1117, right? So if I ping this, look what happened. Oh, I need to require a root privilege, right? So nmap, I'm gonna run an nmap to the victim machine. Boom, the IDS, oh, they asked me for a password. So now, as you can see that, right? My TCP request is attempted from 116, right? Here. So my IDS is kicks in. It trigger it, right? So ICMP test. That not that one actually. The one that ICMP is earlier, but that is the attempt the nmap running, right? The nmap command. Let me run it again, right? Hold on. I'm gonna go to the Kali here. I'm gonna run the nmap scan style. Boom, there we go. Right? It kicks in there, right? It triggered it. Attempted information leak, right? TCP IP from 116 to 117, right? SNMP request. Okay. Let me do another one. See if I can decoy this, right? So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna decoy. I may spoof the IP address minus D 1.1.1.1.1. Boom, there we go. Let me see if it's working. Oh, it may not work, right? It closed, right? The port sudo nmap decoy. Okay, here is actually working. It just a little bit late, right? Let me see, where is it this? Right? Scan, classification detected priority 3. Let me see if the style is working, right? So let me run this again. I'm gonna decoy that, right? nmap as still, no, not that one, Christmas. Let me see this one. Let me see if I can do a Christmas one that like that, right? Enter. Okay, now it kicks in. Do you see that? Scan nmap Christmas, right? It showed up there. The decoy, I don't think is okay. You notice that I spoof the IP address is show 1111 instead of the attacker machine, right? It attacked this IP address. All right then. Thank you for watching, and hopefully that this video tutorial is informative. Again, this is for educational purpose only. Before you do the exercise, make sure you do this on the isolated environment or in the sandbox, right? As a pen tester, we always need to follow with the federal, state, and local government rules and regulation, right? We shouldn't break any law, okay? So just remember that this is for educational purpose. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.